Hi there, Cattail Acres friends and family. Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to kind of go over some of the seeds and selections that we are making for the coming growing season. This year's garden isn't going to be nearly as big as last year's. In fact, the big garden plot that we had last year, we're going to sow over with cover crops this year to regenerate that soil and hopefully give it a big boost for the next time that we want to plant that plot. It's been kind of a struggle back and forth with getting the soil amended the way we want it. So we're gonna do things a little bit differently, kind of go back to square one with that plot. If you weren't here for when we first started, the section of land that plot occupies was a junk pile. So we really had no idea what might have been in there. We took a soil sample last year and found out that we needed sulfur. So we did sulfur as directed, and we still kind of had some smaller returns than what we wanted to see in that area. So this year, while we focus on the infrastructure for the homestead, we're just going to cover crop that area. What we are going to do is plant out the little square bed that we had the carrots in last year, and the kind of the four corners surrounding that area. But we want to just do a few things just for us, maybe to share with family. We're going to have some tomatoes, some jalapeno peppers, radishes, of course. Probably do some turnips and some baby greens, maybe some spinach single out. And then I'll go over some of the seed selection for that in just a moment. Part of the infrastructure build that we're doing for the place is we're getting in some native trees, and I'm starting some, or going to attempt to start some tree seeds. So we're getting in pawpaws, wild plums, and buttonbush trees. Those trees will come already started, so we'll get those in as soon as we can after we get them. But here in a moment, I'll go over our seed selections, both for the garden and for the trees that we want to start from seeds. Let me get this repositioned and I'll be back with that in just a moment. So one of the things that I'm trying to do today, not a curious visitor here, one of the things that I'd like to do today is kind of go through some of the random seeds that we have around, get them packaged and stored appropriately. So we have some seeds that were saved and some seeds that were given to us, and then of course all of the millions of seeds that we bought over the last couple of years trying to get established. So I have purchased some card index tabbed, I've purchased some tabbed index cards that I'm going to use along with this old box that was given to me, and we're going to try to sort these out a little bit. Let's see here. So to get started, I'm going to start sorting these guys into some categories. And one of those is going to be herbs. We have banana seeds. Why do we have banana seeds? Because we're hoping to be able to try to grow some bananas in kind of a makeshift greenhouse at some point. So we have banana seeds, but those are going to get set aside. Licorice, horehound, lavender, soapwort. This is a flower, not necessarily an herb. There's more herbs. larkspurs. And a lot of these are perennials and things that were chosen for their pollinator value. There's my basil, there's a sunflower. It's a mammoth sunflower. I don't think we're gonna grow those this year. We've not had the best luck with sunflowers. There's some crimson clover. I'm gonna stick that over here with the ground covers. Catnip, mugwort, marshmallow, oregano. Flowers. I got a lot more flowers last year because one of the things we want to refocus on is pollinators. There's my butterfly weed seeds, wild nix. And this is an edible. Veggies. And one of the things that I need to figure out, I guess, is do I want to separate them by category and alphabetically, or just alphabetically? I had them sorted by category before, and it was still kind of a pain, so I think I'm going to do them alphabetically. There's my Tokonoshi turnips. I'm going to move those out where I can find them. And our jalapenos, we're going to get plants for, so I'm going to pack those away. Seed collection. We're not growing cucumbers this year. We have a lot of pepper seeds, guys. What we'll do instead of growing a lot of these things is we will go to our local farmers market and try to support our local farmers. Wood still, oops. And some of these are from local seed libraries. Our library has started a seed library, which I'm lucky enough to be able to participate in helping her get that set up. And it's been quite a lot of fun, really. So if you are in need of a source of seeds and are having trouble acquiring them, check your local library. Not a lot of people know that many local libraries now have seed libraries available. There's my spinach. I need to go ahead and put those in there because I need to get categorized. Here's my tree seeds. Now, the tree seeds that I purchased for establishing the forest part of the property, I got a Mugo pine, and this is a dwarf Mugo, so it shouldn't get too tall, which was a concern under power lines and stuff. And this is the common juniper tree. We've got our persimmon seeds. Now this is one that I've been trying to get my hands on, and my local source where I was going to go get the persimmon seeds, the trees were recently cut down by the city, unfortunately, so I had to purchase some of those. Then we've got American holly, and I got the southern strain of that, and the pampas grass. Now, pampas grass is not a native, and some people will say it's invasive, and look at all those seeds on the seed head, but I have not seen it go anywhere that it wasn't kept up. So I'm gonna try some of that because I think it'll be beautiful. And those seed heads have so many uses for crafting and all kinds of things. So we're gonna grow some of that. And I cannot wait to get these started. But there are ways that you have to start tree seeds, and we'll go over that in another video as well. But these are some of the trees that we're going to start for the forest part of the property. Alright, carrots. Oh, there's some more buckwheat ground cover. Okay. So I have 48 cards. I could do alphabetical and then sort them herbs and flowers from vegetables. But for now, I'm just going to make up some alphabet cards and some. That's the show for today. Our next video will be how to sew on a button, because this is one of those skills that I always thought I knew but never really knew like the trick to before. So I want to share that with you guys in case there are others out there who don't really, like, they know that you put the button on and you sew through the holes, but they don't know the trick. So I'll have that for you on the Friday of the 4th of February. In between here and there, we have the book review video where I review one writing or creativity book a month. And this month's, of course, is Stephen King's On Writing. During that video, I will announce the next book that I will review. Until next time, y'all, be safe, be well, and we'll see you.